So hello once again, Mario with you. Today I have my deck review that I made for the previously tournament 1 week ago when I managed to get 4 victories and 0 defeats. So I got first place on my local tournament with my Seismitoad, Manectric and Crobat deck. So right now I will show you my deck variant that I played. So I run 3 copies of Seismitoad DX. So Seismitoad DX is still a viable card in the current format. With Quaking Punch you can hit for 30, and with Muscle Band you can increase that damage up to 50, so that's not a bad because you can just set up in mid-time your Manectric and you can hit for 120 if your opponent's got tool on it, and even more with a Muscle Band. So the second attacker in this deck is Manectric EX, and I played 3 copies of Manectric EX. Overrun for 20 and 20 on bench, and Assault Laser for 60 or 120 if your opponents have any tool on it. And of course I played 2 Shining ZX with setup, just in case I need to set up and Sky Return, of course. Then from the support I also have 4 Zubats. So 4 Zubats and 3 Golbats with a Sneaky Bite, so you can spread 20 more damage to your opponent's active or benched Pokemon, and of course at the end 2 Crobats with a Surprise Bite. So totally 3, 6, 8, 20, 15, 17 Pokemon in total. Okay, so moving up to the supporter cards. I played 4 Sycamores, of course. Who don't play 4 Sycamores? I'm not sure who. Well, everyone should play 4 Sycamores. That's pretty much staple in any deck. I decided to run 4 copies of Birch Observation. So in this deck I gave the opportunity to Birch over Shauna, because if you get heads you can draw 7 instead 5 cards. That Shauna guarantees, but if you get tails you draw 4 cards, and sometimes 3 cards or 1 card can be pretty good to have. Then I have also 1 AZ to scoop up for sure. That's pretty much safely scoop up. And then I run 2 copies of Lysander, so that's pretty much also staple in many decks that I built in the past. Okay, so from item cards, I played 4 copies of Ultra Ball. So with Ultra Ball I was able to draw any Pokemon that I need. Sometimes I get no luck with drawing, so I should tell you for now, if you build this deck you should try to find at least 2 more space to put 2 additional level balls, because those 2 level balls can give you such a good speed with Crobats. So you should play 4 copies of Ultra Ball and 2 level balls. So you can get pretty much easily that space, because I played 4 Super Scoop Ups and you can just play 3 of them. And I also played 3 Head Ringers. So you should also remove 1 Head Ringer and 1 Super Scoop Up. So you can just add 2 more level balls and have additional speed. And the 3 Versus Seekers also. So in this deck, and then I run 3 copies of Muscle Band, and on the end, okay, so I will just move it a little bit up. Then I also got 2 Trainer's Mail, and from Stadium cards I decided to play 3 Faded Town, because in my town a lot of people played a Mega Pokemons, and Faded Town put 2 damage counters between turns on Mega Pokemons, and that's also good because you can swoop across, Sneaky Bite, Surprise Bite, add 2 more damage counters to your opponent's Mega Pokemon, and this can be so much damage counters each turn to your opponent Pokemon. That's pretty insane. And from energy cards I run in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lighting Energies, and of course 4 Double Colors energies, so 10 energies in total. with this deck. So basically that was my deck list that I made for the last tournament 1 week ago when I get a first place. So I also told you the little thing that you can also improve your deck. You should play stadium cards, depend on the location and depend on the decks that your opponents played. So that's pretty much all. So once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more future videos. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave comments below. So thank you and goodbye.